First generation programming languages. The language used in a first generation programming language is very simple. It's binary. It's these ones and zeros that the CPU reads. Sometimes binary code will get simplified to a hex code, which is just making less ones and zeros and adding codes for other in a 16 character lot. But basically what it comes down to, ones and zeros. So here we have an example of the letters of the alphabet in uppercase and lowercase, and a bunch of other characters that can be produced on a keyboard. And you'll see all of these characters can be produced in a combination of 7 ones and zeros. And that's really important to note. These are binary codes that you can therefore use to directly code into a CPU. Now, when you look at a simple code structure, and this is a very simple code structure for a number, you'll have one lot of 128, one lot of 32, so that's the 101, etc., etc., etc. So 181, one lot of 128 plus one lot of 32 plus one lot of 16 plus no lots of 8 plus one lot of 4 plus no lots of 2 plus one lot of 1. And that's how you get the number 181 as a very simple binary code structure. Now, this is, as I said, very basic, very simple, used for old computers. Old computers. So first generation languages use machine code. Numerical operations act as instructions that work directly in the memory of a CPU. And if you notice in the image, the computer that's being used there is enormous. This is a picture from maybe the late 50s or early 1960s, where computers were the size of a room and had the processing power of a digital watch, and not an Apple Watch at that. They're very, very, very basic devices. On the upside, there was no need to translate or compile code, as it was written straight in machine language. The CPU could process it straight away. Okay, so advantages: machine language is very easy for a CPU. Fast execution does not require compilers or interpreters, and instructions are executed and interpreted directly by the CPU. Useful for, well, not really useful anymore, but for low-level system structures. We don't use them anymore. Disadvantage of 1GLs, it is an entirely manual process. They are tedious, time-consuming and difficult to code, requires an extensive lot of knowledge, and there's your coding interface in front of you, that picture. The other thing is that each first-generation language was adapted and prepared for a specific CPU. So if you changed your computer from the sample in this picture, the data processing system 1620, to its big brother, the data processing system 1621, shall we say, you would need to recode your system because it's a different CPU. So it was very not portable and very hard to code. It should be worth noting that first generation languages haven't been used for quite a long time. Thanks for watching.